What we're looking at in this video is something you'll all have heard of, the internet. And we're just going to take a little look because the word internet, the way that people use it, is not absolutely right, and we want to get it right from the start. So internet comes from two words, which is inter and network. So inter meaning between and network meaning computer networks. And originally the word led to the word internetwork, which was when networks were being joined up, and so between the networks, internetwork. And then that got shortened down to what we now know as the internet. And because it's the internet, it's a thing, we use the capital I, so the internet. And what the internet is on a very simple level is it's a connection of computers together. And when we connect computers together, we create a network. And so, for example, this here would be one network, this would be one network, this would be a third network and a fourth network. And so when we connect each of those networks together and we put them onto the big worldwide network, that is the internet. And so if we want to connect to the internet as one computer, all we're doing is we're saying to our computer here, connect me onto the internet, and I then connect onto a network on the internet, and now I'm on the internet. If I get a computer server and I decide I want to add some web pages, I want to add a new server to the internet, I just get a new server and I say, right, let's put my new server onto the internet, and there we go. And now the internet has grown because it now accommodates my server as well, and so this network now grows to accommodate these. And the whole thing together, all of these networks put together, is the internet. And we can look at this as a world map, and we can say that connections will go. So just because you type in a server, just because it's an address that may be a co-UK address, it doesn't mean that it's actually located in the United Kingdom or England or anywhere like that. It might be that that request goes over just a few miles. It might be that it goes as a transatlantic request over to America, possibly then over to the west coast of America. Possibly it has to travel the other way around the world and possibly ends up going into Japan or China or somewhere like that. So requests that you make could go anywhere in the world. Those servers could be located anywhere in the world. And by putting something onto the internet, you're just making a connection to that massive collection of networks known as the internet. Now, just to clear up some words which people use, World Wide Web. So the World Wide Web is not the same as the internet, even though people often use the words the same. So the internet is the connections of those computers, and it's used for data communication. And that's any kind of data communication. And the only thing which is consistent, which all of the computers on the internet have, is they are using the internet protocol. So the way in which they communicate with each other is all the same using IP, internet protocol packets. Whereas the World Wide Web is something which sits upon the internet. It's one of the most successful services of the internet, but that's used for hypertext services using HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And so what you've got is the internet, which is the main system which is enabling the communication, and the World Wide Web, which is just one service that sits upon it.